Let's talk about knowledge, wisdom, and that is other thing is beauty. Knowledge, wisdom, beauty. So how can we use that thing? Because we have a knowledge, but we don't have a wisdom, so we can't use our knowledge.
You sit alone and speak with trees and animals and
Yes,
every
ma'am. Ma'am, this is
situation.
our first conversation, so I'd like to know about you. So please give me your introduction for my viewers and your viewers.
Yes, my name is Anima. Basically, I'm
Yes,
from Jharkhand, but currently staying in Pune because my husband is working there. And I'm a mother of a son, and as well as I'm a YouTuber also. And in my
yes,
qualification, I have completed my master in computer application. But
yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not doing
Nice.
it because I have a little one, so that's the reason my main focus and my aim, my main aim to improve my child, and I'm just time to expand him.
Yeah, so you want to give environment or yours for your children. So that's a great thing, ma'am. Yes. So, ma'am, being a mother, as a housewife and as a mother, so you have a lot of responsibility, and in order, and after that, you are learning English. So, may I know that what is the reason? Because different people have a different reason. That's why I'm asking you.
Yes, it's difficult a little bit, but it's manageable. When he is asleep, that time I'm just focusing on my communication because it's my dream and it's my responsibility to improving myself. Otherwise, I'm improving and I'm take care of my son very good manner. So it's my responsibility to improving myself first.
Yes, and whenever I saw in this time, whenever I saw on YouTube channel and being a mother, and they can do whatever they want. So I so
Yes,
so
really, it's
can
very tough
I
as
do?
a mother because as a mother, there are lots of responsibility. And
Yes, ma'am. So
when
so I
child very small, that time face more difficulties. When he is grown up, that time he understand everything very smoothly. But nowadays he's not understanding and he's not mature. So
yes, ma'am. So whenever I see like this kind of so whenever I see like those person who really wants to achieve their goals, so and there are a lot of problems in their life, but they want to achieve success. So that time I inspired a lot while watching
it's very
that kind of
inspiration.
thing.
Really, it's very inspiration when all mothers are doing very well. So why single person is not doing? What content you have uploaded? Just like me or
Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, this is this is a blog channel. I used to upload like a travel and lifestyle blog, but in this
Mhm.
time, it has been 1 year. It was not growing up. So, and after that, in this time, I'm learning English and I'm doing graduation. So I have, so I couldn't go to outside to make a video in this time. So that's why I'm thinking that okay, one day I thought that okay, whatever I'm learning, so I upload like so I can upload that kind of video. So in this time, it has been 2 months. So I am uploading like a conversation video.
it means you take session every day.
No, ma'am. In this time, I have an exam and it start, 11th December to 6th January. So I have taken Hindi honors. That's why, I have to read a lot of course study. I have to study a lot of. That's why I couldn't, last week I couldn't.
Yes, I know you if you have don't more time, but at least 20 minutes and 15 minutes do practice every day. Because when you take break after that, when you restart your journey, that time you face more difficulties. So you take
Yes,
time for
ma'am.
15 to 20 minutes every day for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you don't have a partner And when we are connect with our partner, that time we have a more time. Even third person is free, second person is free, that time I'm not available. So it's take more time. But
Yes, ma'am.
if you have a less time, that time you practice for yourself. Very good
Yes,
way.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So so that's why I yes, that's last night I watched your video, and after that I decided that okay, because that last week I couldn't practice, so that's why I'm not happy.
Mhm.
I don't
Just do
practice, so
practice
I'm not
every day.
happy. Yes, so that's why uh,
Yes, when we are
whatever.
not practicing in a day, that time after the night, the day is incompletely incomplete, not fully complete.
Yes,
When we are not
yes.
doing anything for ourselves.
I skip I skip one time my food, but I don't skip whenever I skip my English, whatever I want to learn. And so I'm so unhappy that time. I feel unhappy.
Mm,
So yeah, so this is a good thing, but for me, because I'm passionate about English, that's why I think.
yes, really. Because I do this type of thing when I am alone, I don't have any partner. That time I'm just speaking for ourselves. I'm just take any topic like fan and anything and speak about this.
Yes, and every morning I come here. This is my routine, and I speak myself. And whenever I see, whenever I see into the sky, that time I see.
Mhm,
So who I am, so why I am here, what are you
mhm.
doing?
When you
This
start,
kind of thing.
this is a very good process. When you start this type of thinking, automatically your mind is always in English. When you think anything, that time your mind is just converted this thing in English. So really, it's very good for us.
Yes, yes,
Because when I
ma'am.
speak with my son in English, after that my mouth is already ready for English every
Yes,
time.
ma'am.
When I skip for 1 and 2 days, after that I'm just in converted in Hindi.
Yes, my ma'am. So, and after that, one more thing I do, that is a record. I record myself, and after that, after recording, I watch my video, and after that, I think and and where I made mistakes, so I rectify myself. After that, I'm able to rectify myself.
That is very good.
So this
It's
kind of
happened with
journey, yes.
me also when I watched a Chandan sir video in 2 years ago. That time I regularly watch Chandan sir video. You know Chandan sir?
Yes, ma'am. I watch, Chandan sir video, Kanchana ma'am video, Cap sir video.
So regularly I watch Chandan sir video. That time I learn more with Chandan sir. After that I watch Rajni Verma. I had a conversation with Rajni Verma. After the disconnecting the call, I think that why I'm not able to speak. Why I'm not doing this type of thing. I also
Yes,
want to speak and I also do this. So after that
yes,
I
ma'am.
inspired and I also also do
Yes,
the same. And
yes,
nowadays, I'm able to speak. Yes, I make mistake, I know, but I'm able to speak.
yes, ma'am. And ma'am, I would like to one point. I'd like to add one thing, that is one day, I went to Bangalore. In
Mhm.
2019. I went to Bangalore for treatment because my father has been unwell for 20 years. That's why, yes. So
What
that's
happened?
why. Yeah, my father has been suffering from a stomach problem, ulcerative,
Oh,
colon problem. That's why. So that's why I
so
have to
now,
work. Yeah, right now it's okay.
Mhm.
He's okay. So that's why that time, what happened. In my room, that time my uncle suddenly came, and that time just I started learning English. So I just started, I had written some tenses rules: is, am,
Mhm.
are, do, does. So I that time I used to remember that time. So that time the moment my uncle entered my into room, and uncle said that what are you doing? So I told my uncle that I'm learning English. Okay, so you're learning English. So okay, I'm gonna ask you one course. I'm gonna tell you two sentences. You translate into English. Okay. So मैं स्कूल जाता हूँ. So so I told you that okay, I'm going to school. Okay. Oh, sorry. मैं स्कूल जाता. I go to school. And after that, other course sentences. राम स्कूल जाता है. So that time I couldn't reply. But
Why?
that
It's a very simple sentence.
yes, that time I couldn't reply. Yes, I reply. Ram go to school. I
Mm,
answered Ram go to school. So that time I didn't know what is the present indefinite rules, what is the
mm,
present continuous tense. So that time, so after that I decided that okay, I have to learn English at anyhow. This is important for us.
mm. Yes, grammar is also important for conversation
Yes,
because when we are start conversation, that time we have forgotten grammar rules. So it's
yes,
I
ma'am.
think so. Grammar is just for basic. It means just you know about how to use do, does, will. This
Yes,
type of
ma'am. And
thing I
in this, yes, but in this time, what happened? I know everything grammar rule, but while having conversation, I make a lot of mistake.
yes, it's happened with me also. I know about this when I turn off my when I open my copy and notes. That time I learn
Yes.
everything. Yeah, I know this. I know this. But while speaking, I forgot it, and I make mistake.
Yes, but it's okay. It's a normal thing, ma'am, because I think because it is a process to learn English. Whenever I mistake, then I after that after having conversations, I know. Oh my God, this point, I why I made mistake. I know
Yes,
that.
yes. But when we are start speaking, that time uh, main focus is just speak. When you speak, automatically it will be correct
Yes,
in
ma'am. So in
some
this,
ways. It's
yes,
initially
ma'am.
take mistake, make mistake, but slowly and gradually it will be improved.
Yes, ma'am. So in this time, I'm only, so in this time, I'm gonna focus only like I convey message properly. Whatever ideas, whatever thought in my mind. So I want to deliver correct in right manner.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
So, what do you do for your better communication?
Yes, ma'am. In this time, after completing exams, I will do hard work. But in this time, I
Like
couldn't practice properly.
which
Because
type of hard work? It means, can you explain?
yes, in this time, I have a plan that is
Mm-hmm.
speaking. In this time, I couldn't practice properly because only I listen and I speak, but I don't practice. I don't practice of
Exactly.
writing. I don't practice of like what to say, reading.
Reading.
So this part of in this time I skip. So I'm not happy because whatever I'm doing, but I'm not satisfied that work. And after
Mhm.
reading, writing, speaking, what to say?
Reading, writing, speaking, listening.
Yes, listening. So in this time I practice. I do only two things. That is a reading. Sorry, listening and
Listening and
speaking.
speaking.
Yes,
Mhm.
but writing and writing.
Writing, listening, and speaking.
Yes, writing and reading part skip in this time.
Okay.
So
But I think so. 1 hour is enough for 30 minutes to writing, and it means speaking. 15 minute distribute, and other is
yes,
listening and speaking. So 1 hour is sufficient in initial stage.
yes, ma'am. What I do, ma'am, before eating, before eating breakfast, before eating lunch, before eating dinner, I I practice in front of mirror.
Okay, that's
Yes,
great.
yes. So in this time I couldn't do. So after completing exam, after complete completing examination. So after that, I will do same. I do.
But I also think that I also start writing practice one topic in a day, like 30 minutes in my writing portion. But couldn't, I'm not able to do this. I just start
Yes,
one and two,
ma'am.
and after that I take break. So I think that I will do this thing.
Just a minute, ma'am.
I'm
Sunshine, sunshine is okay right now.
I'm
Okay.
also doing only listening and speaking, nothing else.
Yes, ma'am. So
Even I also used to read, but nowadays I'm not reading anything.
yes, but whenever we do follow four things, then that time we feel happy and everything is yeah. So whenever we speak, so that time fluency, that type we speak
Yes, yes.
fluent like
When you are read some stories and anything, otherwise when you are writing, after that when we are speak with other person, that time we are recall the words. No, I use this word in this. So that time it's
yes,
very
ma'am.
helpful.
Yes, ma'am. And speaking, if we read every day, then our mouth, that kind of exercise perform. So this is a very helpful to
Our
enhance
mouth is ready to speak.
our yes speaking part. So so, ma'am, in this time you are learning English. So, can I know that what kind of problems are you facing? Because and and in this time I don't know what is my level is. Can you after that you tell me first of all what kind of problems are you facing to enhance your communication skills?
It's my fault. Yeah, I'm not proper take care of grammar, so I make mistake in grammatically. When I speak, that time I forgot the rule and regulation, and I make mistake. So it's my fault. Yeah, I'm not proper take care of this, and I'm not
Yes,
serious about this. So I'm facing
yes.
this problem.
So, ma'am, what is my level? Can you tell me? Because I don't know what is my level actually, and you have
Sorry,
a
dear.
experience.
I'm no. I'm not telling you this thing because I'm also a beginner. I'm not a good, and no one is good in this
No,
field.
ma'am, you speak well. I saw your video.
Not a very good speaker. Just I'm speaking, and I'm elaborate my point in the front of people. Just
Yes,
this.
yes. So, ma'am, and and beauty is most important because we have a knowledge and we have a wisdom, but we can't beautify ourselves. So these are three things important. So can I, let's we talk about knowledge, wisdom, and beauty.
So first you can. After that I will.
Okay, ma'am. So, knowledge. So, I read. So, whenever I read, then I get knowledge. Whenever I listen, then I get knowledge. So, a lot of source, I get knowledge from that things. And but I have a knowledge, but I don't have a wisdom. So I don't know what is the right direction. So what is the right direction? So I have so everybody has a wisdom. So okay, this is a right path. So I have a knowledge, and in this time everybody has a knowledge, but one person do in a right in a right sorry in a wrong direction, and other person do in a right direction. Yes, so this kind of, so we have a knowledge, so that is the most important, my wisdom. And after that, suppose I go to in for an interview, then after that I hello.
Yes, yes, I am listening.
Okay. Okay, yes. So, I go to for an interview, and that time, HR in front of there is a sitting HR in front of me, and at that time I have a lot of knowledge, but I don't have beautify. I'm not having a beauty, so I cannot beautify myself. So that time knowledge is useless. So beauty is most important. So these are three things is important in our life. That's all about. It's my point.
Correct. Yes, three things is very important for us because when you have a knowledge, you don't have a wisdom, you don't have a beauty. So that time you don't have to more, you don't have explain more in the front of people. But when you have a, in three quality in our life, so we are survive very easily. So everything is equally important.
Yes, ma'am. And in this time, and I'd like to
I
warn.
think so. Knowledge is more important
Yes, ma'am.
because when you have a knowledge, so that time you don't face any type of difficulties because
Yes,
I just give you an example. If I have a if I have a degree, correct, and I don't have
yes,
a knowledge, you know, many people have a degree, but they have a not more knowledge and not they are mature. You can say that. So
yes,
that time people are face more difficulties. Your degree is not important.
yes, ma'am.
So knowledge is
You're
very
correct.
important. When you have a knowledge, automatically you go through right direction.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
don't go here and there.
Yes, ma'am. In this time, everybody has a degree. MA,
Yes,
graduation,
yes.
but they
Yes,
don't have a
nowadays
knowledge.
every person have a degree, but this person have no knowledge. They are
Yes,
not mature.
yes, ma'am. And
They are doing stupidity thing. Like if someone has a degree and they are doing stupid thing like they are not facing any problem that time he suicide. So
yes, yes,
you'll hear about this type of thing in news.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, and what? Let me think. I forget what I'm saying. Okay. So, okay, man. So, knowledge, wisdom, and beauty. And in this time, beauty means the people think that not most of the people. Few people think that beauty means to be fair, to have a good
No, no,
skin, and
no, I'm not go with this. Beauty is not too much important.
yes, internal beauty is the most
Yes,
important.
yes.
Both are
Internal
important. Yes,
space.
yes,
Mhm. Yes, if you are go through with person is in fair, so you don't judge ki this person is really very good. Is not
yes.
kind heart person.
Actually, behavior,
Yes,
manner, the way we talk, this kind of thing. Actually, this is the actual beauty.
yes, correct.